Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, and back on the range today. Once again, we'll be shooting the 6.5 PRC today, and we're going to be testing, I believe we've done this test before with the old barrel. We're going to be shooting 144 grain Bergers and 144 grain Sierra Match Kings, and they're going to be pushed by the same powder charge of 58.5 grains of Stay Ball HD. So, y'all sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. So, real quick, for those new to the channel, this is my 6.5 PRC. It started life as a stock barreled action from Hawa. Put 1,000 rounds through it, and I've rebarreled it with an Outlier barrel. It's a 1.2 inch barrel, stem to stern. Have my Thunder Beast brake so I can run my suppressor when I'm out of state. Put that in a MDT Oryx chassis. I have a Harris bipod on a QD mount, and the Vortex Viper PST scope in Miller Red. Have my Garmin Zero chronograph mounted on a mount that I picked up from Zero Fox Gibbon. It's mounted to the Arca rail. This morning we'll be testing the 144 grain Berger against the 144 grain Sierra Match Kings. So, let me run down, get the target camera running, and we'll get to shooting. Catch my breath real quick. Target's 100 yards away. Those of y'all familiar with this range know that the only thing I shoot on this range is 100 yards. So, good thing that the bullets are so vastly different that I can tell the Sierra Match Kings from the Bergers simply by looking at them. This magazine is Bergers. Okay. Let me get my ears in. And a little wind moved the target. I thought the range ghost was here again. Okay. Where was I? Ah, yes. 144 grain Berger hybrid being pushed by 58.5 grains of Stay Ball HD out of my 6.5 PRC. Last time out, I was shooting 147 grainers, and they were hitting where I was aiming. And I have the scope dialed up. So I'm going to bring it up 3/10 from where it was. Which if the 147s were hitting kind of where the 144s will, I should now be like an inch above my dot. Okay. Bergers are on the left-hand dot. Holding 12 o'clock on the dot. Well, interesting. These are hitting much higher than the 147s did. 2830.4. .8. 2805.4. $28.18.0. $28.10.0. And I figured I'd best check. This ammo is loaded in old Hornady brass. So the 144 grain Bergers gave us a 5-shot average of 2812.9 with an extreme spread of 29.7 and a standard deviation of 10.4. And I wonder if that high shot was the last shot. I'll have to rewatch the video. I didn't remember seeing it, and I may have jumped the trigger a little bit. And we will continue on with the 144 grain Sierra Match Kings, which are also loaded in Hornady brass. And again, this Hornady brass has been loaded at least 10 times. Okay, chronograph is reset. The 144 grain Match Kings will be on the right-hand dot. $28.02.7. $28.10.3. $28.14.5. I wiggled just as the hammer broke, or trigger broke. $28.10.4. $28.16.3. 144 grain Sierra Match Kings gave us a 5-shot average of 2810.8 extreme spread of 13.7 and a standard deviation of 4.7. And a much better group. Now, as I'm getting ready to go to Raton, New Mexico soon, trying to decide if I want to take this rifle with me for my afternoon fun and games and hopefully reach out to a mile, or take my 6 Creedmoor. If I take this rifle, I think I'll have to load up some 144 grain Sierra Match Kings and give those a run at the mile and the buffalo. 2810 for an average and a 4.7 standard deviation. Not too shabby. Let me go ahead and shut the chronograph down. And I'll go pull that target. We'll measure it up and we'll see how we did. Well, not what I was expecting. But here we go. The 144 grain Bergers, which at this charge, at least I believe it was this charge, shot pretty well out of the old barrel. New barrel, 1.1 inch. And I know I shot 144 grain Bergers on the buffalo and on the 1 mile target last year. Don't have enough time to play with that to try to get it smaller. But with the 144 grain SMKs, they gave us a 0.732 inch group at 2810 average with a 4.7 standard deviation. I think I will load up a bunch of these to take to a Raton. Very good. Not so good. Yep. Things don't always work out the way that you expect them to. But let's head over and finish up. And you know what? Since I have the trigger pull gauge, I think we'll measure the trigger pull with the new gauge and see just what kind of trigger pull we have. Okay, let's check the trigger pull here on this. £3 pounds, 2.3 ounces for the first pull. £2 pounds, 13.6 ounces for the second pull. £3 pounds, 0.1 ounces for the third pull, which gives a 3 pull average. I don't know if y'all can read that, of 3 pounds even. I guess it's lighter than I weighed with my pistol weights. Alrighty, y'all. Well, another fruitful day on the range. Got some testing in. Got the 144 grain Bergers compared against the 144 grain Sierra Match Kings out of the new Outlier Barrel on my 6.5 PRC. And today, with the new barrel, Match Kings were the winner. I think I forgot to say it earlier on. Viewer Izzy had sent me some 144 grain Sierra Match Kings. So thank you, Izzy. You helped this test along. It's much appreciated. As much as I appreciate all of y'all for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing. Thank you so much. As always, Halfmilesniper reminding you, stay strapped or get clapped. Get a CCW if you need one. Carry everywhere you can. It's definitely getting crazy out there. I am so glad to be able to have access to this range, to be able to do my testing and burn some video, and I hope y'all enjoy it, because even if I wasn't making videos, I'd be here doing this anyways. So, hey, thank you. I do appreciate it. So until next time, Halfmilesniper reminding y'all, stay safe, keep shooting. We'll catch you next time.
Send it.
Hit.